Despite the fact that these people live in an era where crime has gotten out of control, they have progressive attitudes toward men and women sharing the same locker room. Geez, Murphy, does breaking in your partner mean nearly killing them when they try to get in the car?
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
Dude, when a giant machine with that much firepower attached to it says drop your gun, I wouldn't be looking around like a kid in a high school play who's forgotten his line. I know this is the point, maniacal corporations don't give a shit, but they actually loaded this thing up with real bullets for a test run?
I'm sure it's only a glitch. A temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?
Well, yeah. Even though that guy got murdered in a horrific way, it's still technically a glitch. DPD policy states you must nearly kill your partner every time you get behind the wheel. The dad from that 70s show isn't calling someone a dumbass in this scene. Technically, bad guy's horrible aim is horrible. Oh good, it looks like they got the windshield at least. Oh wait, maybe not.
Mind if I zip this up?
Oh come on, you work at a place with co-ed locker rooms. The whole Detroit police force has seen so much T and A and D that they shouldn't be the least bit curious about one more trouser snake.
Robbing banks, but we never get to keep the money.
Takes money to make money. We steal money to buy coke, then sell the coke to make even more money.
These bad guys are discussing their exact criminal operation for some reason.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
It's too bad this guy doesn't have his dick out so that he can escape the situation.
I took her out.
This guy was apparently auditioning for Jabba the Hutt's new court jester while doing Robocop.
You probably don't think I'm a very nice guy.
Buddy, I think you're slime.
Well, that's just below the belt. No one aimed for the face or anything.
Hey, wait up, wait up, wait up!
And he seems to be auditioning for Tigger, too.
I've got 40 pals.
All right.
One of Murphy's fondest memories was watching his wife and kid wave goodbye while he paid no attention to the road in front of him.
Happy New Year.
Scene does not contain a lap.
The fastest reflexes modern technology has to offer.
And a resolution that's just as good as the Atari Lynx. They really want to hold on to this what does Robocop look like surprise for a long time, don't they? As if you haven't seen him on the poster or in the trailer or your dreams when you fight crime. Even though this is supposedly the future, it's still 1986 in this precinct. It's good to see that even though he's a cyborg, he's still a dick to his fellow officers when behind the wheel. This is either the worst hiding place for a safe in a convenience store or the greatest insult to Miller Lite ever conceived.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I guess the robber is dead? Why does Robocop leave him here? And why did he have to further destroy these people's store? He could have easily taken this guy outside and thrown him into a dumpster or something.
Lieutenant, don't jerk me off! The people jerk me off, and I kill them!
This guy definitely grew up Catholic. In the future, stall door floor clearance makes stall doors worthless. Loafing.
Give me all your money, bookworm, or I blow your brains out.
Geez, this barrier is pretty worthless even if the robber doesn't have an Uzi.
Now fill it up on number 7.
All crimes continue to be hilarious.
It's you.
Computer program abbreviates murder by taking out one whole letter. This family is too damn happy. This club. How does Robocop know Leon Nash is going to be here? Does something in his files say Nash frequents industrial music clubs on Thursday nights and he loves the band PTP? Also, it went from night to day back to night again in like 5 minutes. We watched the obsessed Robocop knock Emil unconscious. We saw him go to the police database where he learned his real name is Murphy and that Bodeker's a real slime. He punched this real estate agent in the face, and now it's time to go clubbing.
I don't want to with you, son.
I'm not sure anybody takes a sip of wine after a slime like Bodeker just dipped his fingers in it, especially after putting his hands on that money. I think your targeting system skipped a few guys, Robocop. This guy gets shot in the shoulder and it takes 2 seconds for him to suddenly do a backflip. This glass breaks before Robocop throws Bodeker through it.
It's a little insurance policy called Directive 4. Any attempt to arrest a senior officer of OCP results in shutdown.
First off, Directive 4 doesn't shut Robocop down. It just acts like temporary kryptonite. And while it's amazing Dick Jones was able to get Directive 4 into Robocop, why didn't he also program a shutdown code word so that he could just turn him off whenever he saw fit? And then the Ed 209 could come in and mow him down. I understand if the programmers of the Ed 209 wanted this thing to growl, but to squeal? Okay, team, bring out your Mossberg 500 bullpup shotguns. Except you, Smith. You use a handgun because f*** you. Good timing, Lewis. Where the f*** have you been this whole time so that you can magically show up to save Robocop at the last second?
6,000 SUX.
Hey, I'm beginning to think this is a satire of some sort. I think I might be taking this movie too seriously.
His memory's admissible as evidence.
Directive 4 should have done 3 things. Prevent Robocop from arresting the OCP guy, erased his memory about the OCP guy, and then shut him down.
I brought you some food.
I know they said the stuff they fed Robocop tasted like baby food, but does actual baby food have what he needs?
She thought you were dead. She started over again.
I can feel them, but I can't remember them.
Really? What were all those flashbacks at the old house then?
Yo, Clarence, what do you think, buddy?
You know what, I'm sold. Everything that guy says is hilarious.
Wait a minute, wait, Clarence!
Clarence Boddicker's not a racist, but he is a dick to black people. These guys should have about a 4-star wanted level by now, but luckily they entered the police are on strike cheat code. This guy just destroyed a lot of lap dances.
Looking for me?
Robocop violates Directive 5, which says don't say cute shit that will give away your position too early. Also, with all that advantage, Robocop chooses to only shoot one guy multiple times instead of shooting multiple guys? We've seen these guns destroy buildings, but now they only cause small, fruitless explosions. Oh, now Boddicker can suddenly shoot straight. I guess it took a car crash for him to get his bearings. Let's see, I have my Cobra assault rifle, and Boddicker isn't that close to Robocop. This is the perfect time to try my hand at construction. Also, the crew that works here just left a bunch of steel parts in this thing. They just heard the whistle and yabba-dabba-dooed out of there.
I got him, Clarence! I got him!
Cobra assault rifle finally works when bad guys prematurely celebrate. Man, it sure is lucky these little ports that only Robocop can access are everywhere he needs them to be at a moment's notice.
I had to kill Bob Morton because he made a mistake.
Robocop's audio somehow didn't pick up the deadly march of the Ed 209 while Dick said this. Did Dick Jones just turn into one of those breezy geezer things that are outside car dealerships? Murder. It's fantastic.
Whoa, a new toy! Can I play?
Gonna to play!
How can we help you, officer?
Dick Jones is wanted for murder. Now the blood of everybody he's killed is on my hands. So I'm asking you, give him to me so that I can end what I started.
We get the best of both worlds. The fastest reflexes modern technology has to offer, onboard computer-assisted memory, and a lifetime of on-the-street law enforcement programming.
Oh, mercy dotes and little lamsy-divey, a kiddly-divey too, wouldn't you? Oh, mercy dotes and little lamsy-divey, a kiddly-divey too, wouldn't you? Now if the words sound queer and funny to your ear, a little bit jumbled and jivey, say mares eat oats and does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy.
Shut down all the garbage matches on the detention level! Shut down all the garbage matches on the detention level!
Robot, roll call, Cabot, Gypsy,
Ed 209.
Tom Servo,
Robocop.